for that. Okay, so today we have good opportunity to hear from His Grace Anirudh Prabhu. He is from Virginia, USA, and he loves to sing Carnatic music. He loves to read and attend Bhagavad Gita classes, write, play badminton, and spend time with his dear ones. Okay, so let's hear today. As you all know, today is very auspicious day, Balaram Jayanti, and he's going to speak about Lord Balaram, who is the destroyer of anarthas. So we'd like to hear from him. Please be attentive, and at the end, if you have any questions or any comments, you can pass. Okay, thank you, Anirudh Prabhu. Please
Thank you,
go ahead. You have anything to share? I can make you host.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lord Balarama, the destroyer of anarthas, by Anirudh Prabhu and with the help of His Grace Anirudh Prabhu. Prayers. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bala plus Rama equals Balaram. Bala means knowledge. When we pray to Lord Balarama, he gives us knowledge to win over our lower desires like watching movies, video games, wasting time, etc. With this knowledge, when we start worshiping Lord Krishna, we experience great pleasure, which is the meaning of Rama. Sloka. This is in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 1, Text 2. This verse is spoken by Maharaj Parikshit, the Sukadev Goswami. Yadoscha dharma silasya nitaramuni sattama tatram sena vatirnasya vishnor viryani samsana. Translation. O best of Munis, you have also described the descendants of Yadu, who were very pious and strictly adherent to religious principles. Now, if you will, kindly describe the wonderful, glorious activities of Lord Vishnu or Krishna, who appeared in the Yadu dynasty with Baladeva, his plenary expansion. What happens when we hear Krishna Katha? By hearing Krishna Katha, three things will happen. First, Krishna, who is seated in the heart as Paramatma, he makes it a point that he cleanses out our heart. Second, Shoka, Moha, and Baya will all be dispersed from your body. Moha means delusion, Baya means fear, and Shoka means materialistic desires. Third, in our heart, the seed of bhakti will get nourished. Introduction. As we all know, today is the auspicious appearance day of Balaram, also known as Balaram Jayanti or Balaram Purnima. In India, there are many great souls, and their birthday is often denoted as Jayanti. There is a difference between our birthday and the appearance of the Lord. Did we ever decide to take birth? Even after taking birth, people don't think. We are just pushed by our past activities. But if it is the Supreme Lord, his so-called birthday is all planned before he makes his appearance. The Lord's birthday is called Appearance Day. Appearance and disappearance are the words used only for the Lord, not for us. Everything is planned ahead before the Lord appears. Today, people claim themselves as Kalki. One good example is that the sun never dies, nor it was never born. It simply appeared, then it disappeared. The sun just rises, then sets. Similarly, The Supreme Lord just decides where he has to appear, to which family, which dynasty, who are going to be the parents, what is the eternity before he appears. Today, some people claim themselves as Kalki. Some people wonder, is Krishna still alive? So some people, if they die, then that means that Krishna should die, which is not true. True Jayanti is applicable only for the Supreme Lord, and of course, for the Supreme expansion. Common people understand that Balaram as the main brother of Sri Krishna. Similarities between Balaram and Krishna. Srila Prabhupada explains that there is no difference between Krishna and Balaram. Krishna is God and Balaram is God. Krishna has 6 opulences, Balaram has 6 opulences. Krishna has 64 transcendental qualities. Balaram also has 64 transcendental qualities. Krishna steals butter, Balaram steals butter. Krishna has his Rasalila and Balaram has his Rasalila. Differences between Balaram and Krishna. There are also 2 differences. Balaram is of fair complexion and Krishna is of Shyam Varanam. That means his skin is the color of the clouds and the rainwater. Although both are God, Krishna appears as the object of our service or as the person who takes the service, and Balaram appears as the person who gives the service. How does Balaram manifest? Balaram manifests in all of the 5 principal Brajadasas. Balaram appears as Krishna's shoes. He appears as Krishna's ornaments. He appears as Krishna's peacock feather. He appears as Krishna's flute. He appears as Krishna's garland. And he appears as Krishna's stick. And he appears as the abode of the Dham. Pastimes. Pastimes of His Grace Srila Prabhupada. In one of Srila Prabhupada's pastimes, he was looking for some land to build a temple. So Prabhupada's devotees searched for a spot, but with no luck. Then, that night in the dream of the devotees, Balaram appeared and said, I am Dham Swarup. I am the abode of Krishna. Why don't you pray to me? I will show you where the patch of land is to build a temple. So the devotee got up and said to Srila Prabhupada that he dreamt and he asked him to pray. Prabhupada said, pray to him. So he did. Within 3.5 weeks, they found a patch of land to build a temple. Pastime of Lord Balaram. Balaram used to walk across Govardhan very quickly. He could walk faster than Krishna. The reason he walked so fast was because Krishna was talking to his cows, his friends, and played the flute. Balaram said, you keep doing that. I'll go ahead of you and put down a flower so you know where to go. Krishna and Balaram used to roll in the Dutch of Rajbhumi and was as friends. Balaram used to make sure to make fun of Krishna in front of his friends. He used to say, I have a secret for you, I have fair complexion, mother has fair complexion, father has fair complexion, but only you don't have fair complexion. When Krishna heard this, he started crying and went to Mother Yashoda and told her, Balaram is making fun of me. You go teach him a lesson. But Balaram was laughing with his friends. He didn't actually mean it. How does Balaram serve Krishna? Balaram serves Krishna in the state of neutrality. He serves Krishna in the relationship of servitude. He serves Krishna as a friend, and he serves Krishna as a brother. Examples. Balaram serves Rama as Lakshman in Treta Yoga, and he serves Sri Chaitanya Prabhu as Lord Nityananda at the beginning of Kali Yoga, to name a few. Balaram is the perfect servant of Krishna. Some facts. The appearance of Lord Balaram is sometimes after Krishna, sometimes before Krishna, but the mood is always service. Even one drop of pure love can inundate this whole world. So-called love in this material world is simply a lust. We can divide all of Krishna's and Balaram's kids' pastimes into 4 categories. The pastimes which are filled with pleasing talks, which are happy. The pastimes which are filled with fear and anxiety, and the pastimes which are filled with illusion, and the pastimes which are filled with destruction. The pastimes which are filled with pleasing talks. Krishna and Balaram have this habit of constant mimicry. They make fun of everything. They sing like the cuckoos, they dance like the peacocks, they swim like the swan, they try to walk like the deer, they try to do everything better than the jiva of life. When the cuckoos hear Krishna and Balaram sing, they come and follow their feet of the brothers. The cuckoos say, this is the only skill set that we need to know. And when you sing, you do it better than any of us. Like the peacocks, when the peacocks are dancing, Krishna comes and dances like a pro. The peacocks are amazed. When Krishna starts dancing, the peacock forgets what they are even doing and watching on. One time, Krishna was dancing, and one of the peacocks stopped what it was doing and watched it on as it saw Krishna. Not knowing what to do, the peacock decided to give one feather because Krishna danced like amazingly. The pastime of fear. One time, Krishna and Balaram and their friends were walking in a forest when it suddenly caught fire. Then they didn't know what to do. They started to call out to Krishna, "Oh Krishna, you're the one who killed Purtana. You are the one who killed Trinovarna. You, with one touch of your lotus feet, can topple Shakatasura. Can you please help us? Oh Balaram, your prowess never goes in vain." With that, Krishna and Balaram inhaled so largely that all the fire that was consuming the forest disappeared. The pastime of illusion. One time, Brahma came to test Krishna if Krishna really is God. Then Brahma got an illusion thinking that he is the Supreme Lord and thought Krishna was just a mere child. But when Brahma tried to kidnap the cows away and his friends away, Krishna manifested as the cows and Krishna manifested as the friends. Now there's something odd happening. When Balaram came, he saw that the cows were loving these calves more than their own calves. When he asked Krishna why this was happening, he said it was because he manifested as those calves. The pastime of destruction, killing demons. There were 2 demons. There's Devakasura, the one who came as a donkey. Then there was Patasura, who disguised himself as a friend. Devakasura personifies ignorance. The Acharyas explain, because Devakasura was a donkey, he represents ignorance, lack of spiritual understanding. Donkeys are technically considered as foolish. So these spiritual entities who don't inquire about Krishna, they become foolish. Balaram is ready to destroy that tendency. Balaram is destroying Devakasura, which means he is destroying the tendency of ignorance. And at the same time, he's liberating that demon. Vilambasura personifies 2 things, lust and greediness. It is very difficult to overcome lust unless you fully surrender yourself to Balaram or Krishna. So, Vilambasura was destroyed by Balaram, which also signifies that Balaram will vanquish gross and subtle lust. Fun facts. Krishna appears as the holy name, and to support the holy name, Balaram appears as the instruments used to perform the kirtanas. When Krishna transforms into Vishnu, immediately, Balaram manifests as the snake and says, "Oh Vishnu, please lie down on me and use me as your bed." Balaram is the perfect servant towards Krishna. He's also called Adi Guru. Thank you for listening. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Anirudh Prabhu. So wonderful, so wonderful. So if anyone has any questions or comments, you can pass now. You can unmute yourself.
I have a question. So what does Adi Guru mean?
Adi Guru means like the ultimate spiritual servant and the ultimate spiritual master. That's what Balaram means.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Any more
Ani, can
questions?
you post back to me, please?
Yeah.
Dina Krishna has a question.
No, not question, comment.
Dina Krishna has a comment.
I really like the presentation.
Can you speak a little louder, Dina Krishna Prabhu?
I really like the presentation.
Thank you, Dina Krishna Prabhu.
Anyone else?
Hare Krishna Anirudh Prabhu, that was a really nice class and the story is really nice. And it was really easy to understand when you explained it. Thank you so much, Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Anirudh Prabhu, thank you very much. You were very, very fluent and confident, and your systematic way of explaining things, narrating about Lord Balaram is really wonderful. I like those three things that happen if we take shelter of Krishna and Balaram. And also nice to know that Krishna and Balaram has the same transcendental qualities, and there are a lot of other external differences, but they are the same. Krishna and Balaram, they are the same. So very nice to know, and you have done a very good study, and good to know that you know a lot of things. And on this auspicious day, all these characteristics and qualities of Balaram, it is very wonderful to know. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Naina Abhiram Prabhu, you want to
Mukunda
say?
wants to say something.
Sorry?
Mukunda wants to say something, bro.
Mukunda Prabhu. Oh,
Hare Krishna Anirudh Prabhu, I really liked your presentation, and I really liked the pastimes of fear and how Balaram teased Krishna about everybody in the family has a fair complexion, etc.
I think you're breaking up.
Okay. So I think from my side, this was a short notice to Anirudh Prabhu. I think I asked him to prepare. I asked him to prepare on Thursday. So you only had like 3 days. Not even Thursday. Thursday evening is when I asked him to start preparing. So Friday, Saturday, 2 days. So he just sat down and then he started studying. He started listening to all the lectures. So he made these wonderful notes all by himself. There was no help, practically no help. So one good quality about Anirudh Prabhu is he's very accommodative. When we say something, he will say, okay, I will do it, just to please others. That's a very nice quality what he has. On this auspicious day, I pray to Lord Balaram ji and Lord Krishna that may they both shower a wonderful causeless mercy, choicest blessings on Anirudh Prabhu. You did a phenomenal job, Anirudh Prabhu. Wonderful job.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
also I saw some of the chat from Kiranmayi Mataji. Thank you, Anirudh Prabhu, for a nice presentation. Hare Krishna. And there's one from Mukunda Makiya Mataji. Hare Krishna, Anirudh Prabhu, you did a wonderful, you did a very good job and nice presentation. Very nice. In this short notice, wonderful. I like it. And thanks to your parents who have supported you to do this. And Naina Abhiram Prabhu, of course, I need to thank him for giving you this opportunity. So anybody else has any comments before we end this? Suggestions, comments, questions? Okay, great. Again, thank you, Anirudh Prabhu, and thank you everyone for joining this call. And this Pauvaganda Pravachan is a platform where age group between 5, 6 until school. They can come and preach, learn new Vedic subjects. So please, if you are interested, you can notify Balaram Prabhu, or you can notify myself. My details are on the flyer. Or there is one Prabhu from Bangalore, Radharaman Prabhu. His name is Damodar here on the chat. So you can notify him who are from India. And this program happens every other Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so this is a very good opportunity for kids to come forward and learn about Vedic topics. Okay, so thank you again, and I'll see you a week after next Sunday. Again, Anirudh Prabhu and Balaram Prabhu and others. Thank you very much. So let's offer our obeisances to all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are just like the desires who can fulfill all desires and are full of compassion to the fallen conditioned souls. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evascha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishvanebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrindi ki jai. Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Balaram Jayanti ki jai. Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Anandamai sent one more comment here, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Anirudh Prabhu. Very nice presentation. There were so many things I did not know about Balaram, which you cleared out very nicely. Thanks again.
Wonderful.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anandamai. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.